Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mr. Exclusive Saturday Night Live. We have some gossip that I'm coming in to talk about today. It is going to be juicy. Well, not really a whole lot of, well, the lawsuit is juicy. Um, it's going to be some juicy, and it's going to be some things that are discussed tonight. So, um, I gotta finish getting ready for tonight, but I want to come in and do a little live quickly with you guys and get you guys some info since I haven't been on a couple of days. First thing I want to do is I was coming back with part two of NeNe Leakes' 97-page lawsuit against Bravo, NBC, Truly Entertainment, Truly Production, and all of that. The second thing I want to talk about is Sheree Whitfield and her stance with Kim now that she has been up Kim's ass all this time, a little miniature sweetie. She has some things that she wants to come out and speak and say against Kim all of a sudden. And last but not least, I wanted to speak about who was it I wanted to speak about? Oh my gosh. I think it was two things about Sheree I wanted to speak about. Let's see. I had it on my list. Let me pull it up real quick. I want to be as organized as I can be tonight because sometimes I can be a little organized and I don't want that to get on y'all's nerve. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, Sheree again. Yes, Sheree with wanting and Candy. Sheree and Candy. She has something to say about Candy and Phaedra as well. So we're gonna get with those teas tonight, and we're gonna get it started. So the first thing I want to start with though tonight is how do you keep yourself motivated in the face of negativity and degrading comments and people who come in who want to just be a rain on the parade and want to just try to make you feel bad about what you're doing in your life and what you're doing with your endeavors. So I had this person that come in on one of my old videos. I went back over my old videos in the past 2 or 3 years, and I had someone who commented and who was very negative. Someone commented and said, well, let me just say this first. When I first started, I did not have all this stuff that you see. I did not have this, updated sound. I did not have this, StreamYard thing going on with the live and everything. So I was just doing it, recording from my camera. And sometimes, I would upload it. And sometimes, this is the best organic way anyway. I feel like to get started anyway is to upload, things that you're doing, things that you're starting, upload you in real life and not just be like a production thing all the time because it's more relatable at times. But I did have a few issues in the beginning with that because I had some problems with the recording. And when I would record, I had some issues with how it was looking. That particular video, I had like a blur in the screen and it was like right in the middle of my mouth. So it was like I would have to lean over. I couldn't figure out how to get it off. I was just new to the thing. I didn't know how to start. And someone commented, I want to read this comment because I have it on my phone. Excuse me, I just belched. I have it on my phone. Someone said to me by the name of Susan that, what did she say? Let me go and look. Bear with me. Because this person was so negative. And this person said, dude, are you serious? I can't watch this anymore. Out, you ain't got it. Okay. I mean, they said that it's as if them not liking my video would bother me in some kind of way. But they felt to need to waste their time and comment on my video. So, I just wanted to say that, Susan, whoever you are, please understand that your engagement period is beneficial to me. I probably just dropped the book that I probably shouldn't have dropped, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. Any engagement, y'all, as someone on a YouTube who is trying to grow a YouTube channel or who is growing or learning YouTube, any engagement from any of you people, whether it's positive, negative, in between, whatever, it is all good because it's letting people know that your video is being seen, your video is being, tampered with, it's being engaged with by the people, the community of YouTube, and all of this stuff. So it's just like, if you want to be negative, feel free to do so. I can take negative, I can take positive criticism, I can take negative criticism, I can take criticism, whatever it is that you want me to know, just feel free to let me know because I'm here for all of it. I mean, some of it makes me laugh. Some of it is, very informative for me that I have used and it has helped. And I'm thankful for those people. But some of you people are just really negative, and I just will never understand why some of you are negative as you are. And it's just really sad because you seem like you have nothing to do all day when you could be doing something else productive for yourself than commenting something negative on my page. That time that you use on my page, you could have been using building your own YouTube channel, and you could have had possibly made it better than mine in the beginning. But instead, you've made it to be negative, and you wasted your time when you could have been using that productive to your own life and to your own, likeness or your own security. But you didn't. So, but I just want to say thank you anyway to my haters, the people out there who may try to speak down or try to speak negatively, regardless on my channel and what I'm doing with my stuff and with my life. That being said, I'm a dismiss you and I wish you well. Feel free to comment and dislike though if you would like. Do whatever you need to do. Share it, make fun of it. That's fine. I'm here for all of it. It all helps. It's all a click in a view. Trust me. So on that note, I wanted to say to you guys that I am currently working on a podcast. It is called Lounging with the Quavion. I will go ahead and put, let me see if I can put the logo in. I hope, let me see if I can find the right one. Let's see if this is it. Oh, it won't let me do but a little bit of it. It won't let me do but a little of it. Let's see. Can you guys see it? That's what it's called. It's called Lounging with the Quavion. It is currently starting on Apple Podcasts. I have not uploaded any episodes yet, but I have plenty in mind. I have plenty of people who will be guests in mind. But it is not set yet because I have some equipment that I need to get for this podcast. It is a new show that I created. I just want people to feel loved, and I want people to be positive and uplift each other, and just get with a real conversation and heal, and express them for who they are with no judgment. We're just simply believing in love and wanting to embrace people. We don't have time for the gossip. We don't have time for the lies. We don't have time for any of that negativity. We are only here to laugh, love, and embrace one another. And feel free to have a different opinion. That's fine. Express your different opinions. That's what we're here for. That's what makes good, conversation. We definitely will be bringing up a lot of conversation soon. I currently have to get tools and equipment that I need to get to make the podcast great, just like I had to do with the YouTube. So I'm not going to upload anything just yet. But once things are uploaded, I will come and let you guys know when it's time. The subscription price will be monthly. I'm thinking no more than $5.99 to $7.99 a month for, to hear the episodes and everything and to tune in. So everybody, please support that. The link tree is in the description below of this video with all of my information on it, my boutique, my podcast, my future book novel. The link to that will also be in there soon. My TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, all of this stuff is on my link tree. I'm sorry. So it was just a better way for me to do it. So feel free to go there and let me know. So the first thing I wanted to discuss today, as I said before, was Sheree Whitfield and Kim. Zodiac Bierman, as you know, who was on the show originally from season 1, and she stormed out of the franchise season 5, I think, and said the N word allegedly, and so they were having an issue with Kim for a while, and so Sheree happened to be somehow this only person, this pet dog of Kim's, this little miniature sweetie, as I called, as y'all remember, if y'all watched The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sweetie was working for Kim Bierman at the time, and Kim was calling her all kind of bitches and, speaking to her like she was a slave, and they was really offensive about that, because it's just certain things that you can't not say to Black people, and that is definitely true. It's certain things that you just should not say, and those were the type of things that Kim and her husband Croy were saying to Sweetie at the time. So that's why I call Sheree a miniature Sweetie, because that's basically what she was. She was running around, being loyal to Kim when Kim would do things that were just completely wrong and dead ass wrong to the other girls on the show. And by her only being the only white Caucasian token white girl on the show, she kind of got favoritism different. The girls kind of got treated and felt a certain way about her. She would come on to the show season after season and antagonize people and try to, just speak negatively about people and what they had going on. As you remember, she spoke about Candy's home, her new home, when she went to visit, and said that Sweetie said it was in the ghetto and she had to lock her doors getting off the exit. And she said something about that it was, her house had a pool on the inside. It was some negative stuff that was said. And you also, she was speaking about roaches in NeNe's house, and they recorded and they kept the video for ransom and then just posted it and just, saying that she had roaches in her house when it was just a water bug and everything, because she has a big pool, and they were kind of offended about that. But Sheree now that she's come back for season 14 after the third time of exiting, coming back for her fashion line and all that she's doing, which they say she's more transparent this season, which I don't see it. The first episode, I don't watch this far, didn't look anything. If I put me to sleep, I was like, child, I gotta go. I closed my phone. So, but this season, she apparently had her She by Sheree has launched by the end of this season. The finale episode is supposed to be on her fashion show. And she will be launching her She by Sheree clothing line or whatever, which is only joggers and stuff, apparently, in lifestyle. So Sheree has some things to say about Kim. It says Sheree Whitfield opens up about issues with Kim Zodiac Bierman and shares where they stand today. It says Sheree Whitfield is back for the third time on the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta. During her last stint on the show, Sheree went to bat for her friend, Kim Zodiac Bierman, who was accused of excuse me, I need some water. My throat was trying to. It says Kim, who was accused of making racist statements. Recently, NeNe Leakes mentioned Kim in her lawsuit against Bravo, which further alleges that the mother of 6 uttered racist remarks. In an interview for Reality with King podcast, Sheree hinted that she's not so tight with Kim these days. It says the issue, however, concerns Sheree's recent fashion show, which was filmed for the finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14. Kim, to Sheree's chagrin, failed to show up. It was something. I don't know if she's saying, I don't know what she said there, something. B and the end and S, here that live here, that I feel like should have been here, stated Sheree on the podcast. By Showbiz Cheat Sheet. The star says she hasn't talked to Kim since the event and Kim hasn't reached out. Let me post this before I forget. Let me do this because I want to make sure that I don't get copyright. This is a copyright disclaimer. Copyright under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. Now we're back here, so let me go back to the screen. I didn't want to get flagged, so I had to remember to do that. It says Sheree seemed to suggest that Kim was a no-show because Bravo wouldn't pay her for her appearance. Now, if Sheree and Kim was supposed to be so buddy, but Kim was so friends with Sheree and was so for Sheree, and as a Black American woman, as things have been alleged that she has been racist, why wouldn't she come without the pay if it was so important to her? And this is what Sheree was saying. But it just really makes Sheree look dumb, in my humble opinion, because it's like, girl, you did all this sticking up for this girl, and she didn't even come to your thing. Like, she didn't even, she had you come on her show to make her look good, but then she didn't even do you a favor or be a friend to you in this cause, which makes you look dumb because it looks like she used you for her to be transparent against those racist accusations and tried to hide them for the betterment of herself, when really she is, her and her husband are racist. It says, I had been talking to her before the event and she said, oh my gosh, I know this is so important to you. Now, this is the thing. When I am not on Housewives, I get invited to a lot of these events. Hold on. She said, and most times I don't go, but when it's something that matters, I go because I don't care. But these girls want to be paid, said Sheree. She said, I showed up to Cynthia's wedding because it mattered. Those are the things that are important to me, she went on. She also discussed several appearances she made for Kim in the past, including guest star on her spinoff, Don't Be Tardy, and being a bridesmaid in her wedding. The 52-year-old mentioned how she defended Kim against accusations of racism. She said, that's even more disappointing because I've always been supportive of the people that I really mess with, said Sheree. But for people to think I was on the wrong team siding with Kim, I am Team Sheree, but that's the type of person that I am, because until I see you've done me wrong or you've done things to me, I don't care what you've done to other people. But do y'all see what's wrong with that? The fact that Sheree was doing all of this with Kim and for Kim, and then all of a sudden this she didn't even show up to Sheree and be a friend to Sheree. Like, I don't understand. Like, you saw that the allegations of how she was treating those other girls on the show. Then you kept standing by her and thinking that Kim was going to, be your buddy and you were kissing her ass and all of this. And now she didn't even show up to your fashion show. And she didn't even call to say anything, like you said. But she used you to be on her Don't Be Tardy for the Party show, her series, to make that accusation be less factual, in my humble opinion. And she made you look stupid. And it's just really sad that that happened. Because y'all know Sheree was, going against everybody for Kim, saying Kim isn't like that, Kim, don't come in for anybody unless she's, Kim was mad, Kim was this, Kim was that, it's just, this just Kim. I don't think she's really racist. Girl, now you got a taste of your own medicine. It's so damn dumb. It's so damn dumb. Y'all just tell me what y'all think, because, it's just really, laughter is real, because Sheree was all up Kim's ass. As if she was going to lose her job, which she ended up losing it anyway, because she didn't stick with the other girls in the cause that they were trying to make season, what was it, 10? I think that was 10. I believe it was 10. Yeah, 10, because it was the last season. And then there was season 11. NeNe's husband had cancer the next season. And Sheree wasn't on. And she lost her peace because Kim then threw her under the bus after the reunion and said, you were supposed to be the one that stayed up for me, and you never did around all those girls. You let those African-American girls come after me. And, Sheree was left with nothing. And Andy gave Kim the hug. Sheree walked out with nothing, and she wasn't back on this season. As y'all know, it's been proven that Bravo has little sides of racism to them, and they have been showing favoritism to the Caucasian rather than the African American people. So on that note, Sheree, we told you so. I'm not gonna call you the donkey of the day as the Breakfast Club would, but we told you so. Do y'all think Sheree has learned from this, or what do y'all think? And do y'all think Sheree was trying to support NeNe's claim in a way? Because NeNe has those claims where she's saying that, you know, there was racist remarks, in which we know there was racist remarks and things were said that shouldn't have been said. But do y'all think she's trying to say this now to help NeNe with the clause in a way, or do you think she's just really mad with Kim because she thought Kim was really her bestie and was her ride or die friend? Because I know Sheree couldn't have been that damn dumb. But bye, Sheree. We're on to the next topic. We told you so. So, on that note, the next topic will be Sheree again, because Sheree also stated in another place that she feels that Phaedra Parks should be back on the show, regardless of how Kandi feels. It says Sheree Whitfield slams Kandi Burruss over Phaedra Parks' Real Housewives of Atlanta ban. Says ex star absolutely deserves to be back on the show. Okay, y'all know, if y'all don't, I'm gonna just give y'all the history. Phaedra and Kandi had a big falling out. Their friendship was already going downhill. Phaedra allegedly lied and said that Kandi was trying to drug and rape Portia, who was also on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, at that time, and said that she was trying to drug and rape her one night when they were at the club and take her home with them to the sex dungeon or some shit like that. And Kandi and Phaedra had a big fallout because allegedly it was people that were trying to Bill Cosby Kandi, and Kandi was like in risking losing her money from her businesses and stuff like that she had going on, and it really angered Kandi. And so Kandi had said that she never would return if Phaedra were to come back to the show, that she would just leave. And so Sheree has now been publicly saying all of a sudden, for whatever reason, that she thinks that Phaedra should be back on the show and that Kandi should not block Phaedra from that. Radar Online reported that Sheree Whitfield has already been causing trouble. It says the Real Housewives of Atlanta star spoke candidly about her upcoming return to the Bravo series, making it clear that she wasn't the only Georgia Peach who deserved a comeback. Everyone's favorite bone collector sat down with Carlos King's Stitcher podcast, Reality with the King, dropping. Oh, so she sat down with Carlos King, who was the producer at the season that lie was told, season 9. And that was their dark season when Phaedra and Kandi were really lost their friendship. Oh, I just realized that she was on Carlos' show. Okay. So, dropping the bombshell that asked Phaedra Parks should be on the show despite what the latter's archenemy, Kandi Burruss, thinks. It says Sheree felt so strongly about Phaedra's return that she even brought the idea to Bravo. When asked, do you think Phaedra should come back to the show, she responded without hesitation. Absolutely, she said. I actually brought her name up as well when they reached out to me in the beginning. Oh, so Sheree's been campaigning for Phaedra to come back all of a sudden. So do y'all think Phaedra will be back soon? And what do y'all think that would mean for Sheree and Kandi? And what do you think Kandi will end up doing? Will she actually end up leaving, or will she have to stay and deal with it? That's quite interesting. Let's read some more, because there's some more things that's going to be said. It's going to, give you a little clue here. It says, throwing a bit of shade, Sheree explained, I know, I think they were interested, but alluding to Kandi's issue with Phaedra. The ladies have major beef stemming from years of accusations with rumors that Kandi gave Bravo an ultimatum, her or Phaedra. I told y'all, see? He says, King brought up the rumor, asking Sheree, do you think it's fair that one person may have that much control on someone coming back on the show? Okay. It says, that's Phaedra right there looking, beautiful. The shade queen, Phaedra gave good television. So I wouldn't doubt if they were to bring Phaedra back, but I just don't know if they want to lose Candy because it seems like they really don't. Even though she's boring as hell and she dry as hell, they got to give us some kind of drama to the show because nothing is giving right now. It's flatline. It's dead. It is on life support. So the returning Real Housewives of Atlanta star quipped, "No, I don't." She then launched into a story about inviting both women to the same event. See, she's already invited Phaedra and both Candy to her event on the finale episode of this season. So let's read some more. It says, "I actually invited Phaedra to the fashion show too. And one of the things she said, she's like, well, is Candy going to be there? My thing is, like you said, I've been on this show many times, many years with people I didn't get along with," she explained. Sheree continues by turning her attention to Candy, adding she hasn't been the only one caught off guard by allegations. "We are here to do a reality show, and as much as I love Candy, I feel like at the end of the day, they should or she should understand that this is for the show." Did I lose my place? Okay, she stated, "We can't be, oh, I don't want to talk about that. It's not cool. She can't, so we can't do it. Excuse me, it's for the betterment of the show." That's Candy right there. Y'all know she's been stopping Phaedra bags for the past, what, at least 7 years or more? Since season 9, it's been like 10, 11, 12, 13, 5 years now from Phaedra coming back onto the show because she's saying that she would leave and she's talking about she just felt like it's just too much. But she forgave Portia and said that Portia, she forgave Portia and Portia was the one that said it. So, I mean, if to me, I feel like if she was going to forgive anybody, it should have been Phaedra first. So I really don't understand. Because Phaedra just basically used Portia as the mouthpiece for that little thing to get back at Candy or whatever after Candy did what she did. So, but anyway, Sheree ended her rant by re-emphasizing we all have been in uncomfortable and talked about shit that we don't want to talk about. "I think that conversation needs to be had on the show. The years-long beef between the ladies started when Phaedra accused Candy of not supporting her during her divorce from Apollo Nada on season 8. Y'all know it's deep because season 8, she found out basically at a baseball game, first of all. Candy wasn't really there for Phaedra. During her divorce, she wasn't really calling like they was before. It seemed like all of a sudden she ghosted Phaedra and they were supposed to be, type friends. That was one thing. And then another thing was that she found out from someone at a baseball game or some kind of game. And someone walked up to Phaedra apparently and asked Phaedra for the bikes that Apollo had before he went to prison, but Apollo allegedly had them hidden by Todd and Candy in their garage, and Phaedra didn't know about it. And it was Phaedra's husband, and it pissed Phaedra off. So Phaedra was like, "No, what do you mean? What bike?" And so that's how she found out that also that had happened. They were hiding Todd's things and didn't tell Phaedra about it. Candy didn't tell Phaedra about it. And she was supposed to be her good Judy friend, but she never told her about it. And that was another thing that pissed her off. And it just went downhill, downhill. It ended up being this. And now we're here. So it says the next season, Candy claimed Phaedra cheated on Apollo before his stint in prison for fraud. That's another thing. Claimed that she was cheating on him. And another thing that pissed her off. So it just kept building up, building up, building up. And it just exploded. Their feud came to a head when Phaedra told Portia Williams that Candy and her husband Todd allegedly planned on drugging Portia and having sex with her. It says Candy has fiercely denied that allegation. The accusation was so serious that Phaedra was fired shortly after. It said the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 aired May 1st at 8 p.m. It was a flop. It was the lowest rated season in the history of the show. So that was another thing that I want to talk about with Sheree. Someone said, "Shut up, Sheree. Phaedra went too far over the line and should never be back on the show ever." Well, that's what somebody thinks. But I think Phaedra's good for television. Right now, they ain't got no other choice because the queen, NeNe Leakes, is gone, who started the franchise. And they're going downhill, so they're going to have to figure something out. I mean, they got to figure it out. It's either sink or swim. Someone said, I love Sheree, but she is so wrong for this. Oh, wow. That rumor Phaedra started was defamation, maybe criminal. If people believed it, it could have destroyed Candy's businesses. Candy could have sued her for everything, but probably didn't just because of Phaedra's sons. Also, she was disgusting to Kenya. Keep her off the show. My thing is, it did almost destroy Candy's business, but it didn't all the way. She still has her stuff. She still has everything. She's getting all in more. So I don't see what the issue is. I mean, if she wasn't the one that said the lie, it was Portia, really. So people be mad at Portia, really, because she the one said it on live television like that. Somebody else said Phaedra is garbage. Why? It said both of their asses being stupid. That's not Candy's show. I think both of them should have a meeting together and get over the mess. Right. The asses of fully grown women. Candy has the Tri-City big head because she has a little money. NeNe didn't want Candy on the show, but gave her a chance. Ooh. I think Phaedra need another chance. Me too. I believe Phaedra need another chance as well. And if someone else said Phaedra's one lucky liar, I would have served her. Bravo should never allow that piece of garbage back. Wow. I mean, y'all may say that she's full of garbage, but Phaedra is good for the show. P is good for the show. Well, I mean, what are y'all going to do when the show sinks? I mean, who are y'all going to get back? Are y'all going to pay NeNe and do right by her and get her back, or what? So, speaking of that, it's getting a bit late now. I think the sun has gone completely down. It's getting almost 9 o'clock. I have some things that I need to do. I don't think I want to end it this soon. I'm sorry, I'm just sending a text message. It's my fault. So I wanted to read more about NeNe's lawsuit, but let's see. I need to kind of cut this short. I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow. I'll just come back tomorrow and speak about, NeNe's lawsuit, right? Read more on that document, and we can discuss that. Let's see what else we can talk about really quick. Because people are texting me and people are, let's go ahead and do NeNe Leakes on TMZ. Let's talk about when she did her little thing with TMZ when they walked up and asked her questions about her lawsuit and what she had to say in response. Let's just start with that, and then we can go from there. Let me pull it up. NeNe Leakes denies throwing a temper tantrum for the show. Let me see if this is it.
We're a community of over 19,000 doctors. We practiced at all top.
Fans of NeNe Leakes are reacting to the news that she is leaving Real Housewives of Atlanta after 11 years and not appearing in the upcoming 13th season. Andy Cohen praised NeNe on Instagram with a slide.
Okay, that's not it. Let's go back. Let me just see if I can go to TMZ. It's TMZ.com. Is that it? Yeah, let's pull it up. Let's pull up NeNe Leakes. Okay, let's share the screen. NeNe Leakes claims she was blacklisted by the Real Housewives of Atlanta execs. Hopes lawsuit will help end discrimination. As y'all know, the same people who are execs of the Real Housewives of Atlanta and Bravo are also over in NBC and happen to be a part of those umbrellas. So they've been kind of blacklisting her since then because she's been speaking out about the racism and the things that were done that they didn't do anything about. And they were trying to keep her silent, keeping her from filing the lawsuit for so long. She's explaining why now.
I just wanted to know, what are your goals for this lawsuit? Like, what does compensation, what does justice look like for you?
The goals are to stop discrimination against Black women. Stop discrimination. That's just the goal. Nobody want to go to work every day as a Black woman with blonde hair and the head of the corporation call you a white woman.
Yeah.
So stop discrimination. That's the goal.
Are you looking for any sort of compensation out of it, or what?
I can't speak on that.
You can't speak on that? Could I ask, why now? Why did you decide now was the right time to do this lawsuit?
I felt like it was the right time a couple of years ago, or a few years ago.
Yeah.
But I was constantly being retaliated against, being blacklisted, not able to work, being silenced. And so, it was difficult to do.
What do you think about, there's some like haters on Twitter saying it's because you didn't get your own show. Like, it's nothing to do with that.
That is so small. That is so ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
We're talking about discrimination. We're not talking about a show. It has nothing to do with having a temper tantrum and wanting a show. I never wanted my own show. I had many opportunities to have one. If I did, that's not it. It's discrimination. That's what it is.
Do you think that
I just gave you a perfect example.
Yeah.
If you wore your hair in the afro and I started telling you about your hair is too ethnic for a white man, that's not good. Yeah. So a white man shouldn't say to a Black woman, you're a white woman because you're wearing your hair blonde as if it belongs to a certain ethnic group.
Right.
People. That's not right either. It's just more than that. It's discrimination. Yes, I've been blacklisted. When you haven't worked in 3 years, when all of a sudden you're working and sought after, then suddenly you're not working, it's being blacklisted. I haven't caused any problems on any sets. Everybody I've ever worked with, I've had a good working relationship with, except for this group of people.
Well, there y'all have it. She told y'all the truth. She just told y'all. So, what do y'all think? NeNe filed her lawsuit. It's 97 pages. She has some great key points. They detailed it really well. I don't know. Lawyers most of the time do not pick up things that aren't really good cases. So she apparently allegedly has the proof, that they have been blacklisting her and trying to stop her from working. So I feel like NeNe was here to support you. I feel like you need to do what you got to do. Don't worry about what anybody else says. We love you over here. You started the franchise, and for them to treat you the way that they did, you have every right to do what you need to do to get the treatment that everybody deserves on the show, and not just for yourself. And I see what you're saying. People are saying that NeNe is doing this for herself. She's not just doing this for herself. She's doing this for other people and other Black women, for discrimination at these networks, and for these people to treat people fairly and women of color fairly. That's just what it is. So on that note, thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow so we can discuss the lawsuit. The 97-page lawsuit is going to take more than one time. I told you guys before. So feel free to check out my link tree. You want to cash out me. My cash app is $medschool21. That's $MED school OOL 21. I'll be sure to do my cash app on my link tree too as well. But my link tree has all of my information on there so you can view about me and stuff. And until next time, I see you guys later. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell as well to know when I go live so we can have conversation and give me feedback and stuff. Until next time, I see you guys later. Bye-bye, and enjoy your Saturday night. Have fun, but don't have too much fun. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.